Hi, Simao. Thank you so
Hello,
much for coming to our talk. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you for coming, man. It's late evening, but we are still working, so which means something. Before talking about your venture, would you like to give an introduction to yourself?
Yes, of course. So, my name is Simao Manuel. I'm from Lisbon, Portugal, but living in the Netherlands and working since 2021. I study material engineering, and right now I work as a project engineer in a company that produce composites and fibers,
Great, thank you. So let's talk about your venture.
of course. So, I had this idea when I was back in the university, that I have always a problem when I surfed or went to a trip to surf. The boards arrive always damaged, and the cost is to just to get on the plane was extremely high. Um, in average, I paid more than 100 euros just to one trip. So I have I was thinking, I mean, there's be a better way to have, I mean, to avoid these costs and avoid the damage. So I think I thought on the motor surfboards allowed to be to get in the suitcase. And you can travel around the world, even in public transportation. And people that live in big cities that don't have any space to live. I mean, those apartments are extremely tiny sometimes, and with growing the population, most people live in the city. So in 2019, I have the idea I created by myself. I started to use 3D printing to manage the first prototypes, and I was thinking, I mean. Even with this 3D printing, I mean, I can go nowhere. So thankfully, I have a job proposal back in 2021, and then I took the advantage to that I was my first job and start to invest in a real product. So the market surf it's really big. I mean, we're talking markets that's growing internationally because we have right now the Olympic Games and even more surf pools around the world. So anyone can surf without having any ocean close to. So for my target markets, my boards covers a lot of issues that many surfers have, or even people that tries to surf. Most people that surfs needs to go to the beach, needs to travel. Most of them have more than 3 boards. It's a very expensive sport. And with my board, you can actually, because it's modular, you can actually buy just one model and switch one of the parts to provide you a new experience and based on conditions that you have on the beach. For example, if it's small, you can switch the tail for waves with for small waves, or even when it's big, you can put another design, and you have multiple boards and mostly more economic than the purchase a big brands that the average is around 700 or more. And the performance on my surfboard is very identical of the average surfboards. Only experts and pro surfers can actually notice something. So from a timeline, this is where I'm standing up for. So right now, I'm in the phase of having already the functional and final prototype. And I really want to release a crowdfunding that can pull me up and start products and build a community that likes this idea, because providing these products to the world, I can take the word attach and put it in other products, like, for example, skateboards. They are a huge, massive market also. People, I mean, now the skateboards are electric, but people have to carry it. I mean, when you go upstairs, I mean, they are extremely heavy, actually, like 10 kilos, 9 kilos. And for example, there is no skateboard that can put in the bag. So this is my first product, will be more. And I really want to launch in the final of the year, and then start to deliver the products next year. Sorry, it's a mistake here. To be 2024. These are my projections. So I have a goal of 500,000. So around 1,000 boards during the crowdfunding. And I am using that to fund the patent that's actually really, it's almost official in the States, Europe, and China right now, for now. In 2004, I will release the subscription plan. So there's a subscription that I really want to release to people acquired different parts and have more experience with them. So this is the base of you get your parts at your door, you put it on the boards, and you just go. And if you don't like it, you can return it and switch parts and accessories, actually. Also a backpack. And I mean, so go on. I mean, in 2025, I want to launch more models and more products, as I spoke earlier. So yeah, for now, I'm looking for investments, and that's my prediction of the expenses for my investments. So most will be in production. I put a maximum because there are always some mistakes during the production, and I really want to avoid that. And also, for the rest, just marking in the crowdfunding footage. Yes. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Simao. There's something different which I absolutely like. I spent all my childhood surfing, not with a surf, but windsurf, and has been for the most beautiful sensation I had in my life when surfing and feeling the sea, the wind, and so on. I really love what you're doing. May I ask you which kind of material you're using?
So right now I'm using the typical materials, glass fiber, foam. But in the future, I really want to go to the more sustainable materials because we don't have on these markets. I really want to focus more in thermoplastic materials that you can really recycle when they are together. Because unfortunately for us, surfers and the lover sports of the ocean, we don't have this. So if a board breaks, or you go repair it, or it goes to the trash because there is no way to recycle.
You say being modular is easy to transport, to bring with you wherever you go. But how easy it is? And if I'm coming to buy, it is given to me in 3 pieces, 2 pieces, or maybe it's combined something that's portable, can help me to move more conveniently.
Yes, so the system is really focused on the consumer. So you don't have any tools. You just need to use your hands. It's the boards are the joints are like tubes with a push button. So the boards are connected itself. So you just need to press the button and connect it for each part. And this is really easy. I mean. And for the product itself, the standard model, yes, it's 3 parts. I'll start with 3 parts, and then when I launch the crowdfunding at the beginning, I will have a promotion that will be a standard model. So the 3 parts plus another part like a tail or a nose or 2 tails, two different tails. So that's my idea.
Wait, is it more for amateur or for professional?
So this product, it's very for the 90% of the market. So I was talking about beginners, amateur, intermediate people that don't know what to buy because there are so many products, and for me, it's extremely it's difficult to search for a nice board because you have to see the volume, you have to see the length, the width. So these measures are really difficult before you try it at the ocean. So it's very focused on the beginners and intermediate. Of course, the advanced people can also try it, and I hope they try it and like it, but it's very focused on that niche.
Because you have already your prototype, and you are seeking 100K to move forward with the production. Where would you like to produce this?
So I want to produce first in Portugal. This was my first contacts at the time. I spoke with the manufacturer. They agree. They just need to know the size of the order because it matters a lot for these manufacturers. In the timeline, like 2 years after, I will produce around the world. So because I don't have to be the problem of having a very delayed product. That's one of the problems that we have with surfboards. For example, if I buy a surfboard online, it gets me, I don't know, 3 months, 2 months, or even more. So I really want to have multiple factories around the world so I can reach the markets, the major markets.
I'd like to know more about the subscription. How does it work, the subscription model?
So the subscription model works in a very simple form. It's a subscription model. You pay. So my idea is to have 2 subscriptions. So you have the beginner, and it's like around 25 and 30 euros per month. Or if you, for now it's per month. I didn't put for here. And for example, for the beginner, you have this community that you can share your experience with the surfboard, with the part that you are that you choose, and also you receive at home 2 parts. So 2 different parts, can be a tail, can be a nose, and 2 accessories. So fins, leash, and then I have the mode, the pro, or the the pioneer, and you can receive 4 different parts, 3 accessories, and 1 exclusive model that it's not on the website.
That's brilliant. What's the price? Do you believe people will come for the price or more for the quality and easy way to transport?
Well, it's a very nice question because those things are they have to are really be connected itself. I mean, of course, my advantages are better for mobility. The quality, of course, will be nice because I'm using the same materials or as the other surfboards, but the price I really want to be more affordable for other people because surfboards are really expensive. It's a sport that you need really because we have the wetsuit, you have the surfboard, you have all the accessories, and then you have to travel to the beach. I mean, it's a complete mess. So I really want to start on the crowdfunding at 450 for the first 2 weeks. And then for the last days will be 500. I'm hoping people understanding the value that I'm putting in, and I hope they like.
In terms of market, the market size you already mentioned. I was watching a video people selfie in Munich. So you don't need to be on the beach, but again, you must have your market in mind. Where do you like to start selling?
Well, I really want to focus on the biggest markets because I have the biggest audience there. So I'm talking about USA. That's the biggest market right now. Europe, it's the second, and then probably Australia and Brazil are the biggest ones. I have to mention that Asia is actually a market. It's very now building. We have more people go to Bali because of all that digital nomads. So that's a market also is going to grow a lot there.
I mean, if you actually let me ask you two more and we can stop there. First of all, I really would like to know your vision. I do believe any founders, an entrepreneur must have a vision front, very clear, where I'm like to go, where I'm going to, what I can envision in 3-5 years, where actually I can see myself.
Well, I mean, I really want to put it also. I think this is a good product. I think could help a lot of people because that's the why I'm building it. I built it because he helped me, and I thought at the time. I mean, maybe can help others because people travel more, have more access to airplanes, and the life it's getting busier, big cities. So in the future, I really want to launch multiple products that embrace the name of the company, ATACH. So I want to really approach the mobility, creating products that allow people to get life easier in every situation.
In one sentence, why invest in yourself and your venture? If you can say to investors, okay, you must invest in me. You should find myself very investable because of this.
Well, sometimes the product could be good, but the problem is invest in people. I'm motivating. I'm a searcher for a long time, and I love products, design products, and that's why I'm digging right now, and I will continue if I don't get.
Simao, thank you so much for coming to BizTalk. It's been a very good pleasure. Thank you
Very much.